what someone may find is that it is incredibly difficult for them to be truly happy. And this can be seen as something that is just outside of their reach. Now, this doesn't mean that they are never happy, but as soon as they are happy, something could take place and they could then soon return to how they were before. And this can also affect other areas of their life, so they may find that they are unable to move forward in their career and to have fulfilling relationships, and even when it comes to their health as well. So there can be many areas that they are simply unable to make progress in. And at this point, if they are doing all the right things, so if they are taking action and they are very much committed to changing their life, they could believe that someone or something out there is holding them back. And if they are doing the right things, this can be seen as a natural outcome. And they can find that they often feel down and depressed because they will not be able to move forward. And at this point, if someone was to say that it is not what is going on externally that is holding them back, it is what is taking place internally, they may find this hard to believe, because as far as they are concerned, they will want to move forward. But if they were to reflect on what takes place when they do feel happy, and so if they were to imagine themselves being happy and making progress, in the beginning, this may be something that allows them to feel good and relieved and happy. But if they were to stay with this, they could start to feel uncomfortable. They could end up feeling as though they will be rejected and abandoned, and that they will be isolated. And if this was to take place, they could struggle to understand what is going on, because this is what they will want, but they will see that another part of them sees this as something that will cause them to be cast aside and to be alone, to be disconnected. And the reason why they would feel this way when it comes to being happy and making progress can be due to what took place during their early years. So they may have been brought up by a mother who was emotionally unstable, and so during this time, to avoid being rejected and abandoned, they would have tuned into her needs, and they would have done what they could to please her, to try and calm her down, to make her happy. And anything that would have been seen as something that would cause them to upset their mother or to lose her would have been stopped. And so this would have meant, or this may have meant, that they stopped themselves from being happy, because this may have been seen as something that would upset their mother, that would cause their mother to disapprove of them and to pull away. So they would have practically merged with their mother's state. And along with this, they may have also been rejected or abandoned if they were happy and if they were having fun. So not only would they have naturally merged with their mother, they may have also been rejected and cast aside if they were having fun, if they were expressing themselves. So at this point, they would have come to develop a number of beliefs and associations around what they needed to do in order to be connected, to be loved, to be accepted, to be approved of. And so being happy, allowing themselves to have fun, will not be part of what they believe they need to do to survive. And most likely, if their mother was like this, they were often rejected and abandoned, because if their mother was in this unstable, traumatized state, she would not have been able to truly be there for them, which is why they would have probably ended up being the parent and would have acted more like their mother's parent than their mother's child. So if you can relate to this and you can see that this is why you sabotage your own happiness and your own success, then you may have a number of beliefs to question some emotional wounds to work through, so that you can realize at the core of your being, not just intellectually, that it is safe now for you to be happy, for you to move forward. Now, this may mean, if your mother is alive, that she won't be happy, and other people in your life might not be happy either. But that's not your problem. That's not your focus. Your focus is on your own well-being, your own happiness, because you are not going to live forever, and you deserve to be happy, to live a great life, and to be fulfilled. So if you can relate to this, don't suffer in silence, and reach out for the assistance that you need to change your life. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.